Well, joining us right now, we have spokesperson for the Allied Pilots Association, Captain Dennis Tajer. He has been a pilot, in fact, with American Airlines for 32 years. So congrats on that, sir. I know you've shuttled probably a lot of us back and forth. But let's talk about the delays, which are going to impact travelers who have critical flights planned. I want to give the example of Lori Newman, a cancer patient traveling from her family home in Tennessee to her medical team in Texas. Take a listen to her, sir.
Every day is a struggle. I'm losing a lot of weight, which scares me that I'm not going to see my team. They have a brain MRI for me when I get there because I'm having trouble speaking, writing.
And this is why you don't want to reschedule, why you want to make sure you're there the 13th.
Exactly. Exactly.
The impact of the government shutdown, it's not just politics.
No, it's people's lives. I mean, I would never have come to be with my family knowing that this would have happened.
Well, that's gut-wrenching. How are airlines trying to minimize the impact of this reduction for passengers like Lori?
Very moving, and that's why we do what we do. But above all, we've got to keep her safe. We've got to get her where she needs to be. This government shutdown has really nothing to do with flying. You brought your fight into my cockpit onto my airplane, and we're seeing the impact of that. Bringing down the schedule, and it's causing this hardship potentially, is done in the interest of safety. Your reporting prior was just bullseye. You cannot maintain the flow of traffic due to the immense pressure on the air traffic controllers, the fatigue rate that's coming in. The FAA is getting documentation of this, so you have to pull the system down. This is not a political choice. This is a choice of the people to make sure that they're kept safe. And this has got to stop. We are flying at near the speed of sound in this process, and the government is working at near the speed of molasses. So we've got to get this rectified. You're reporting about the flights canceled. You're right. The airlines are, and particularly at American, we had 221 flights canceled to be compliant with the FAA direction, and 97% of them are on the smaller airplanes, the regional aircraft, very few of the mainline. So it's accurate to say that the airlines are trying to decrease the impact of this as much as possible. You know, one airplane in the sky uses up the same air traffic control assets. So if you can take a smaller airplane out, it's less impactful on people, but not less impactful if that's the flight you need to get to your critical care.
Right.
So, you know, 10% total flights, they say in the end by Friday. If it's not your flight, you know, you move along, but 10%, if it's your flight, it's 100% of your day. So we've got to just, you know, it's a righteous political debate. We get it. We're not picking sides, but you've got to get this done so that we can move forward and get back on track. And it's going to take days, if not weeks, to do that. And we're already nibbling on the Thanksgiving turkey with staffing because of these disruptions.
And I'm curious, folks like Lori, I mean, again, such a gut-wrenching situation to listen to. If you've got math, what, 2.5 times as many cancellations by this time next week? What is that going to look like? Do you fear that will get into the larger jumbo jet cross country and other flights like that? Is it going to have to affect those as well?
No doubt. By Tuesday, it goes up to 6%, 8% by Thursday, Friday at 10. This is going to be an exponential buildup, and it's going to engulf the larger airplanes, causing more disruption and impacting more people. This is the time to get it done. It was time a while ago, but if you're going to pick a moment in time to do the right thing when it comes to aviation and taking care of people like who just spoke, now's the time. Our pilots, men and women, will be working this weekend along with air traffic controllers. Why don't you do the same and come to a settlement, and then we'll move forward and you can take care of the righteous business after that.
Listen, it's going to be a lot more than just an inconvenience. It's going to be a problem financially for these airlines, too, as they have all these canceled flights and what to do with them. Captain Dennis Tajer, thank you so much, sir, for your time.